after being on the Planning Commission for 10 years and not being super happy with the leadership in the city and the way things were going, I was convinced by a bunch of folks that it would be a good idea for me to run for mayor, and so I did, and I won. Much to my surprise.
It sounds like it might have been a surprise.
P.T. Wood isn't the first person to have his life changed on a river trip, nor is he the first to imbibe in some liquid spirits on said trip. But for Wood, a 1990 FLC graduate, the convergence of the two has led to a unique life and occupation. Wood is co-owner of Wood's High Mountain Distillery in Salida, Colorado, a mountain town of about 5,000 hardy souls located in the Arkansas River Valley and famous for its river running and trout fishing. Wood was elected mayor of Salida in 2017.
In the 80s down in Durango, I worked at Purgatory. I was a lifty for a while, was the assistant manager at Purg Sports up at the mountain. I think since I left Fort Lewis, I've had one job working for someone else, and other than that, I've been, and maybe because of all the time spent skiing and boating and backpacking, I'm unemployable by anybody else. So I owned a pizza place, and I sold the pizza place and had a little bit of money, and I wanted to get into the distillery business, but it was kind of slow coming around, so I wound up buying S Mountain in Salida. If you come here, it's the big hill with an S on it. And me and my brother bought that and went to the city and said we were going to do a little development on it. They weren't too happy about that. So we traded the city S Mountain for another piece of property that they owned. Through that process, I became interested in the Planning and Zoning Commission, and so I got on that and was on the Planning Commission for 10 years before I became mayor. I was talking to somebody about mountain towns and the people that live in them and why they lived there not too long ago, and it's if you come to Durango, Salida where I live now, any of these places, they're not necessarily the easiest places to live, but that instills this kind of sense of entrepreneurship. I think it also makes folks just super motivated. Everybody works hard, and sometimes 2-3 jobs, and you still go out and ride your bike 100 miles no problem, and whatever it is, it makes for some tough, interesting people. Fort Lewis was absolutely critical to what I do now. It instilled that love of the outdoors and wild places, and my son is a junior in high school, and I've been trying to get him to go down to go to the fort. Fort Lewis is a place that instills that sense of independence and willingness to go out and do your own thing.